Here we're asked to graph this exponential function. We know it's exponential because the exponent has a variable in it. And a couple of things about this just right off the gate that we know is that I have exponential functions have a horizontal asymptote, and it's always at the k value here with this number at the end. The other thing is that the b value, or the base of the exponent, is a fraction, meaning I am going to have exponential decay. And since the a value is positive, my graph is going to look something like that as long as I do everything right. So from here, now I'm just going to go ahead and pick some really smart x values and find my y values. So the first thing I want to do is I want to plug in -4 so that when I plug that in, the exponent becomes 0, because that's going to make my math really easy here. So -4 plus 4 is 0, minus 1. So that just becomes 1, and 2 minus 1 is just my y value of 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, I have this point here at -4, 1. Now the second x value I'm going to choose is -3, because that's going to make the exponent equal to 1, which also makes my math fairly easy here. So 2 times 1/3 to the power of 1 minus 1. 2 times 1/3 is just 2/3. Minus 1 is just -1/3. So now I have my second point here at 1, 2, 3, -1/3. I'll have my final graph here kind of looking like this and approaching my asymptote. Lastly, it asks us for domain range and end behavior. Domain is always going to be -infinity to +infinity. For exponential functions, I can plug whatever x value I want into here. The range, though, it's not going to touch -1, but that's the lowest possible value. Then it goes up to +infinity. Then lastly, my end behavior I'm going to do over on the right just so I have enough room. As x goes towards -infinity, and as x goes towards +infinity. So on the left side, we see that my graph is, the y value is increasing, so it's going towards +infinity. Whereas the right side, it's decreasing, but it's never going to pass that asymptote, so I know that it's really going towards the y value of -1.